What's going on, BRZN fans? We are back recording another episode. We had a long break from the summer break like everyone else did. We got Frankie here in the flesh.
Frankie in the flesh.
What did Liam say? In human form?
Frankie is actually here in human form.
Yeah, it's our first time having
He's not
Frankie
just
non-virtually.
Yeah, he's not in a non, what is it, those NPC, non-playable characters or something like that?
Yeah, sure.
That's what people call people, NPC. Frankie, you were an NPC, but now you're not because
I am a real person.
form.
He was an avatar.
I am a person.
The Belgian Grand Prix just wrapped up on this Sunday morning for us. Initial reaction, guys. Like, what do we think about the Grand Prix? I know it had a lot of hype going into it. You know, coming off summer break, new parts coming to teams, new components. I mean, kind of same old story. It seems like how it panned out. But what do you guys think off the hop?
Well, I told Frankie yesterday because we saw qualifying, and he was talking. He's like, yeah, Ferrari up at the front ahead of Red Bull because Checo didn't come in with the fast lap in Q3. And then Frankie goes, yeah, he's like, well, Ferrari up at the top again. And I was like, Frankie, don't worry. I'm going to wait for the Ferrari implosion tomorrow. And that's exactly what happened. It was an implosion by Ferrari again. Just, they're blowing up from the inside.
Well, they announced, I don't know when, before I didn't see it, but that they're going to renew the contract next year at Spa.
Are they?
2023, they're
That's
back.
good.
Confirmed.
That's good.
I think only 1 year. They only said 2023, so...
But why wouldn't they go there again?
It's famous.
I mean...
It's even Hamilton said it's his favorite track.
Yeah, well...
It's so high speed.
Not today.
Not today.
Yeah.
We'll get into the race breakdown in a little bit, but...
But yeah, I didn't really think, I didn't think much of this weekend. I thought it was really cool, though, that they were basically doing a reversed order, a flipped order on the grid because of all the engine penalties. So we got to see a lot of, Alex Albon made it up to Q3. He was started P6 today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You had Alonso in P3. You had the guys that were up at the front that actually showed during the race that they do deserve to be up there. They still have, they have the pace. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought there was going to be a lot more of a battle that went on at the back of the pack between Charles and Max. I thought that they were going to be battling out through the order for the first couple laps, but I didn't initially think that Verstappen was going to get through the entire field before lap 7.
Well, he got, everyone was focused on him, but Leclerc was only 2 places behind him.
Yeah.
He was maybe P10, Leclerc was P12.
Yeah, exactly.
So he wasn't that far off.
And they both started on softs, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why Red Bull went with Max on
softs. Sainz started on soft as well as
Leclerc,
Yeah.
Verstappen.
Yeah. Perez was on the mediums.
Yeah, it was by the time the Lewis DNF, it was Verstappen 8 and Leclerc 9. So they both did a hell of a job to get up there. I think Leclerc probably just took the toe of Verstappen and just made the same passes when he was trying to make them maybe on those earlier tires or the better tires. You could probably do that on the early laps, but once the race settled in, we saw Verstappen in that Red Bull just was absolutely on another level. And we talked about it just off camera amongst the three of us, but even in comparison to what Perez was doing too, Max was just in his own league today.
He was so dialed in.
Nuts.
Dude, you know what? They had that the new grandstand on Eau Rouge. Then that would be honestly the coolest place to sit in Formula One. I think that would be my favorite corner. You know how there's the the casino coming down the casino straight in Monaco, and they get to see the cars coming through the tunnel and go through the chicane. That's cool, but I think that Eau Rouge grandstand is definitely the top freaking.
You don't get to see the cars once or 44 times.
Yeah,
a 44-lap race, 7 kilometers. You only get to see it. That's the only thing with those type of races.
It's like $100 a lap or something.
Really. Put it that way, yeah.
And the lap times too, a minute 51, I think was the fastest lap time or something. Is that what Max said? Minute
in qualifying?
No, I mean for the race today.
Oh, yeah, it was in the 1 minute 50s. I thought it was. Yeah, it was somewhere in the 1 minute 50s.
So in the first lap or so, it's everyone's grouped together. And you have to wait almost 2 minutes for the next time you see a car.
Yeah,
which is kind of funny.
That's crazy.
I think that race was 44 laps. Is that the lowest amount of laps?
Yeah,
that
are longest track.
It's the longest. It's the longest track.
The longest one, right? So yeah.
And Monza,
we just got through it.
I think Monza's 70 something laps because it's only 100. It's a minute 5.
Yeah,
it's
minute 6. Short.
Spa's almost 7 kilometers.
Yeah, it is 7 kilometers. 7.005 kilometers.
Crazy.
That's so far.
That is. Can you But they're getting 7 kilometers in a minute 51. Imagine driving on the 401
not straight either. Not even straight. It's not straight.
Going up inclines and stuff.
How long do you think it would take to get 7 kilometers if you're just driving on the 401?
Paul.
5 minutes? 5 minutes maybe?
5 minutes. That's just going straight.
Well, 7 kilometers, 100 kilometers an hour, 7 minutes.
Oh, duh.
Good thing this isn't a math podcast.
So yeah, 5 minutes.
Brutal. Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes.
5 is
Give or take, you're going 120, 130.
5:17.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll test it next time. One of us goes in the 401. Like start a clock on the speedometer.
Hey, so I called my buddy today and I was telling him, I was like, we do have an Eau Rouge in Tecumseh. When you're coming down Old Tecumseh Road just before Urban Surf, and you
the
hit
bridge?
the bridge, and then you come back down. If you hit that at like 80, it's like Eau Rouge.
80.
Yeah, it's a 40, but if you hit it at 80, it's like an Eau Rouge.
So what they do to Eau Rouge? They did something with it.
They made it wider.
Yeah, they widened
it out.
Is that from Antoine?
I think it was from what happened with Lando last year.
Oh,
Same
you're right.
thing, yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
So they basically it's a dangerous track. It's notoriously dangerous. So I think what they did was they wanted to stay on the calendar. They didn't have the contract or anything, so they did a lot of work to the track.
Good point.
To make it so.
Good point.
They kind of like persuade the FIA to keep it on the circuit, right?
I mean, there is way more dangerous tracks than Spa. Like that one.
just so high
like the
speed.
climb up Eau Rouge is
Jeddah?
difficult. But Jeddah's a bad one.
That's a suicide mission. That track.
It is.
Yeah. all the DNFs like that we had like from this year. You were there last year too, right? In Jeddah.
Yeah.
This year. Yeah. Last year in Jeddah. Like that's like the first one that we had there. Schumacher this year, I think, going over the chicane there. Like
Schumacher hit it last year out too, and
tore the car in half.
Yeah, some dirty stuff there.
Wow,
it's the second time a Haas broke in half.
It is.
That's funny.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like for the race today, it was great to see Red Bull. Just like a cakewalk.
Is it really great,
Frankie.
Liam?
It was like a cakewalk.
For him,
Frankie.
it is.
Is it great?
It was a cakewalk.
Yeah.
But it was good. Obviously, lap 1, Lewis Hamilton retired the car.
Yeah.
There was a little discrepancies going on after with Alonso. That was probably top 5 best radio messages that I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
That was
that's gonna
hilarious.
make it.
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't have the full quote, but the big takeaway was that Alonso said this guy only knows how to drive and start in first place.
It's like it's a disrespect and it's like a respect thing. It's like it's a both. It's like okay,
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, yeah.
He did.
Sneaky
100%.
fox like he is, the old vet. But I mean, that's like, it's so tough because the whole new wave of PC culture that kind of takes over everything. You have to watch what you say.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing that happened last year with Max and Lewis and Mercedes and Red Bull at the final race of the year, it was like people didn't want to say that the race was given to Red Bull. People didn't want to say that. What's our boy's name?
Who? Okay.
The FIA director.
Michael Massey.
Michael Massey. People didn't want to say Michael Massey
janitor
gave
now.
the race. He's unemployed now.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to say that he gave the race away. But that's what everyone thought. That's what everyone was thinking, but no one said it.
Yeah.
And same kind of thing here too. People always said Lewis has the best car. Of course, he's going to finish in first place. Doesn't mean he's the best driver. But Mercedes for a decade had the best vehicle. But people can't say that.
Nope. You can't.
Alonso comes out and it's just this guy he just knows how to start in first place. He does not actually drive in a race.
But this is a conversation we'll have for the rest of our lives. Is Lewis
100%.
Hamilton?
Absolutely.
Is he the best or is the car the best? Because we'll have every week we have a conversation about this.
100%.
We never get to right answer because there's no right answer. What's the right answer?
There isn't. And I think this year actually plays a great or paints a great image of how Lewis Hamilton is human, because we've seen in the past, obviously, 7-time world champion, Mercedes 8-time constructors world champions, right? So watching this year, him having troubles in a car it's bringing him back to probably the days when he was at McLaren.
Yeah,
when he
08,
was,
09.
and you're fighting in the mid pack, and you're seeing he's making these mistakes and he's getting discouraged and because he's not winning, and he, you know what I mean? Yesterday, he's like, "What was the gap?" And he goes, "Oh, it's 1.8 seconds." He's like, 1.8 seconds to Verstappen.
We were 2 seconds off the
which
pace.
is crazy. So he's blown away by that. He's never had to deal with something like that, or at least for the last 7 years he hasn't. So it's good seeing this year he has a lot of adversity that he has to overcome.
Yeah.
And is he handling it the way that he could?
I don't.
Is he handling it the way that a 7-time world championship?
No, look at George. He's handling very, very well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what?
No.
You know what, George Russell? He's being a little whiny bitch. I'm not going to lie. He's being a little whiny bitch this year. He was talking about Ferrari and Red Bull, how they're pushing the regulations so much. It's like, okay, George, the FIA is doing everything they can to make sure that your car is fast. So shut your fucking Nottingham mouth.
After this year, him coming Mercedes, he's starting to a little bit annoy me.
I know.
Even with when they talked to him
I liked
about,
him at the beginning.
Yeah, but now since the troubles happen with Mercedes and him, Now he's like, well, yeah, we're trying. The team's working hard every weekend, but we can't just get. It's like, dude, I know you have a crap car.
Yeah, you don't have the best car, and I think he's probably getting discouraged because he thought that his debut season, Mercedes was going to be, I'm going to win the world championship this year. Yeah,
he's going to come to Mercedes. He's
not all it cracked up to be, buddy.
Yeah, everyone at Mercedes had a big reality check this year.
Big reality check, yeah.
And I think George
has a target on their backs.
Yeah, and like what you just said, Liam, too. Like George, like he probably came in thinking this is my opportunity to shine. I'm gonna get my first race win. I'm gonna fight for podiums all the time, which he has. He's done a really good job.
Yeah.
And in the first couple of races of the season, he was more humble than I think what he's being now.
Yeah.
But now I think he's got that taste of some success.
Yeah.
And he's like, he wants more and more and more out of the team, and the team's just not doing it.
He can't produce what he's trying to give out, I guess, right?
So I think that's why his attitude is probably different than Lewis's, because Lewis has been so used to this winning culture forever, and now he's not feeling it. Mm-hmm. And George, coming from Williams, he had a taste of it at Belgium last year, actually, when he got P2 based on not racing, just on his qualifying. But in George's case, it's like he went from 0 to 100, and now he's kind of settling back down to where Mercedes is in like the 75 range, if that makes sense.
It's like back to reality. It's reality check.
And then Lewis is the opposite. So it's like you have two guys on different spectrums of their career, clearly.
You went from the worst car in F1, one of the worst cars, to the best car supposed to be, and that car is not producing what he thought it was going to do.
Yeah, exactly. So it's disappointing. I get it.
Very, yeah.
Like, I get 100%. I do get his frustration, but like he can handle it in a better way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew and I have said, though, this entire year, do not sleep on Mercedes. We still can't sleep on Mercedes.
No, you can't.
Because I even think next year they're going to iron out all these issues that they're having with porpoising, their ride heights, and I don't want to discount them still. I'm never just going to give that away.
I agree.
They're an absolute. They are a force.
One thing too is any new, I guess, watchers of F1. If you watch the race today, this was the past 8 years of what Lewis Hamilton did.
Yes.
Wherever he started, he won. No matter where he started at.
Exactly. And I didn't expect Max to win this race.
Oh, everyone did. George said yesterday.
I did, yeah.
He's going to win.
I didn't think that he was going to win. I thought it was going to be more of a battle with Leclerc.
I thought it'd be more difficult, but I think you still can't deny the ability of that car.
Oh, he breezed up the podium or the first.
What happened with Leclerc at the beginning? Did he have a puncture? Is that why he pitted?
I went to the washer.
He said that he saw some smoke or something coming.
I thought they said
the
that.
Tire.
I think it was like those tearaway strips from their visors got caught somewhere.
I heard tearaway strip. I don't know where.
I think that's what it was.
Really?
Like he tore it off and it got caught in
probably the wheel, like the well.
The brake duct, maybe.
So it was something. They had to do some kind of repair.
Just throwing a wrench into things,
bro.
Wrecking all the.
That's
plans.
what Lewis. So okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was like maybe half asleep when I turned the race on. To be honest with you, so I didn't.
Okay.
I saw Lewis. I didn't see what happened. But I saw him like kind of slow down big time.
Yeah.
We gotta watch it again. But what happened? What happened with Lewis?
Okay, I didn't think he got as airborne as he did.
He got up there
when I saw.
Did he?
When I saw the. Watching the TV view, it didn't actually have a close up picture on what happened until later the replay. So it just looked like him and Alonso made contact. Lewis basically came in really hot on the outside, tried to overtake Alonso on the outside. Alonso shut the door. Lewis turned into him, and Alonso, kind of as he was turning on the right turn, Lewis's rear wheel got caught on his front left, and Lewis basically just flew. He was almost on a 90-degree angle with the ground, and then he came back and slammed the ground. So it was probably the under tray of his car was destroyed.
Yeah, I saw sparks.
Yeah, and then
I saw sparks big time.
And then we saw, and turn 6, he kind of started slowing down, and then he just retired the car, and then he had a long walk back.
Yeah,
no car picked him up.
No one picked him up.
But he's walking 4 kilometers back to the pit.
Is that GTA where it's shit, here we go again?
Yeah. Usually you see the guys on the motorcycle come by, but he had nothing. No scooter for help for him.
Exactly.
That scenery was beautiful though. I don't know if the helicopter view you guys saw.
Yeah, that was
cool.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of.
It's in a mountainous.
Yeah.
We actually have a lot of Flemish fans.
We do. Shout out our Flemish fans.
The Flemish region.
We do. We get some feedback on our Instagram account.
Is it Max?
So he has 2 different nationalities.
It said that he was born 100 kilometers from Spa.
Yeah.
He
was born in Belgium, but he...
No, he was born in Belgium.
He was actually born in Belgium?
He was born in Belgium, but he goes by his nationality as Dutch.
Deutsch.
Netherlands. Yeah. So he basically was born in 2 places.
Yeah, basically.
At the same time.
So he's not really Dutch. He's
Flemish, Belgian,
Flemish?
Belgianese,
Belgian.
or
He's
whatever.
Belgian.
What is Belgians?
He's Belgian. He's not Belgianese.
He's freaking Belgian.
You crazy Dutch bastard. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it sucks for Lewis that happened to him, but I mean, not that he had it coming or anything, but he never gets DNFs anymore. So
I'm kind of happy he got a
like
DNF.
he was the only.
I'm so
driver-
mad that last year he deserved so many DNFs
I
last
know.
year. If he had one, if you think one DNF turned that entire
It does.
season
It would
around.
have. Yeah.
well, you know what?
That's why you can't take that away from Max, is because he was the better driver
Yeah.
last year on paper.
This race here, Lewis outwiped with the first lap.
First lap. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, and this is very controversial. It was kind of nice not having Lewis Hamilton talked about at all during the race. Sorry,
Yeah.
but it was.
No, it
Yeah.
was very nice.
It's a great
Formula
driver.
One, we need a break from Lewis
We
Hamilton.
need a break from Lewis Hamilton.
I don't want
think
to.
so
I don't
too.
want to hear it. Let's keep pushing.
Yeah,
again.
we need a break from him.
Let's keep pushing,
yeah.
guys.
Like I think he's close.
I think he's close to. Maybe like 2 or 3 more years.
I don't
Yeah.
think that much.
It
don't
will be
think
a
so?
big shakeup when he actually does leave. But I mean, if he goes a whole year without winning a race, that's gonna be the first time in like over a decade. Like,
Yeah, it's the longest time ever gets to won a race.
like this is
Longest
nuts.
span ever.
Yeah.
And I know we keep saying like don't count Mercedes, but like some catastrophic shit has to happen, even for Mercedes to win, but like for Lewis to win, because like even nowadays like Russell's outperforming Lewis too. So like even if Mercedes does get a victory, there's no guarantee it's gonna be Lewis Hamilton.
No, yeah, exactly.
True.
Exactly.
That's very true.
I think I saw this F1 posted a picture, like a data picture on their Instagram yesterday, and it showed basically the highest that a driver has
Oh,
finished
yeah, I
and
saw
the
that.
lowest that a driver has finished. George Russell's was the smallest because the highest and lowest he's finished was 3rd and 5th.
That's nuts.
3 and 5. I know I just roasted the guy, but like that's
What
bananas.
stat did I see about Hamilton? About I know we talked about this last podcast, but something was some percentage of his wins or his races are wins, something like that. I don't know what it was.
Oh yeah.
What is it now?
It's like 30-something%.
30% are wins.
No,
Was it 30?
Oh, so it was a certain percentage of his race starts he won. But it was like it was a high number, like high, like
Really?
over 50%. Well, think about it. He's 103 wins.
Yeah.
And what was this? 300 Grand Prix
so.
entries. So yeah,
so
1/3.
33%
Yeah, it was like
of the
1/3 of
races
his.
he's raced
Yeah.
and he's won.
1/3. That's crazy. Think of that. 1/3 of his races.
Yeah, that's bananas. Yeah. Frankie, do you want to talk about Ferrari today?
Let's.
Okay,
We got to hit it at some point, boys.
I said this to Frankie during the race.
35%.
35%?
Yeah, 1 in 3 races.
Wow. That's crazy. Win percentage is 35%.
He has to be the number one.
In
Got a
Formula
whole
1,
half
though,
right.
like, that's crazy.
Number 3 behind
Fangio.
Juan Manuel Fangio. Yeah, I mean,
in
like legend
1950
and
and
Ascari.
58,
Yeah, but look at the races.
they were racing horse and carriage.
Yeah, 24 race wins and 51 races entered. Okay.
Just so everyone knows, we have a big screen that we're kind of going off of.
Yeah.
With Schumacher,
We're not just making this up.
so he's still up there.
But Schumacher did 306 races.
What did
And,
Senna get? Senna was 25%, but he only raced for 10 years.
Yeah, 161. He won 41 out of 161. So I mean, these are legends of the game.
Can you imagine
obviously.
if Senna lived longer, how many more world
Oh,
champions?
he would have smashed, dude.
It would have been great to see like Schumacher and Senna
Like,
in
really-
Schumacher's prime,
really
because
go toe to
I
toe.
think Schumacher had a year. It was when Schumacher came in. Was the last year that was the year that Senna died.
Where did he die? He died in Monza, or no? Where did he die in?
Oh, Japan? Did we just talk about this? Was it?
Yeah, Suzuka.
I think it was Japan. Who just just had a conversation with somebody about this?
Because the Senna documentary is back on
No,
Netflix now.
he didn't die. He didn't die in Japan. He died
Was it?
maybe Brazil. No, he's Brazilian, was he not?
He is Brazilian.
But
he didn't die in Brazil.
No, he didn't.
No,
That'd be
I'm
a
pretty
fucking
sure
travesty.
it was Suzuka.
I thought he died in Italy. No, I could be wrong.
Or was it Imola? Was it Imola?
San Marino?
Autodromo.
San Marino Grand Prix? San Marino? In Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, New Day. Yeah.
So is that
Frankie with the
No,
plate.
that's neither.
that's
no,
not Monza?
No,
That's
it's not that
Imola.
Oh, it's a
Or is that
separate- it's a
Nice?
No,
separate track.
Oh, San Marino. Okay,
Frankie, good pull.
good pull, Frankie.
Right?
What had Japan in my
So
head?
since we're on the Italian topic,
Yeah.
what are we?
Oh, nice segue, Liam.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
So,
Frankie, take it away.
Correspondent.
Give your Ferrari recap.
Ferrari
Frankie
recap.
is our F1
Let's-
Ferrari correspondent.
let's start with I guess qualifying. So Verstappen, we knew all weekend he had the pace. But with the penalty, finished first, went to 16th. 15th, 16th. So Sainz automatically gets pole position.
That's so bold. Automatically gets pole
position. Leclerc gave him a nice toe. That was
unexpected. He came out of fucking nowhere.
I'm not gonna lie, the timing of that was brilliant.
It looked nice.
It was brilliant.
Because just when you thought that they were discounting him, he just flies out of the pit.
Well, because when we've seen before, like with the teammate doing a toe in Q3, it's like they actually will lead the whole lap. Like the previous lap, they'll go together. We're like, there's no Ferrari on the grid right now. Like, where's Leclerc?
And that was the same thing with Verstappen. When Verstappen, he was getting out of the car. I'm like, you're not going to give Perez a toe? Really?
Yeah. Well,
maybe that's in his contract. He's like, I will never tow Checo.
No. There was, but I think the reason why he didn't actually get the pole position was because of, I guess, at this track too, the tires got to go a couple laps before you get them up temperature.
It was cold too. It's like the weekend prior to today, prior to race day, it was like a colder weekend, which is like what it's more common in Belgium at Spa. Like, it's surprising we didn't see any rain today at all.
I'm so happy that it was sunny in Belgium.
Oh, I was hoping it was going to rain today a little bit.
Could you imagine we had 2 back-to-back years where we didn't have
I mean, a rain out is like a different animal than just a little bit of rain on the track. But I love getting on the intermediate tires sometimes.
What's that?
I love the intermediate tires. I love getting on those tires and like just being slick and like anything can happen, right?
Anything can happen.
But yeah, so we thought that, I mean, Verstappen might help Perez, but we thought that, Checo might, we thought that Sainz might get the help from Leclerc, but it wasn't until like the last second, like we said, he comes flying out there.
Yeah, and that lap was not good from him.
Wasn't good.
No, even the toe, he was still I think 2/10 down on Verstappen with the toe too.
Yeah,
dude, it looked like Leclerc was just jumping through the corners, like he was throwing the car everywhere. He was honestly like you were all over the track.
Yeah,
but
mix up here.
He's having a hard time, I guess, with the downforce and everything. But yeah, to the race today, Frankie. What do you think on Andrew made a good point. He texted me like off camera during the race. He said, wouldn't you think that if Ferrari is playing the long game, okay?
I put it right here, yeah.
Yes. So if Ferrari's playing the long game, why would they put them on mediums and not hards if they're playing the long game? They know that the DEG at Spa. No, the first one. So when he pitted on lap 4, because he had the tear off in his wheel.
From softs to mediums, right?
He went from softs to mediums. Why wouldn't they put him on hards if they know that they're playing the long game?
Well, remember I texted you guys too, and I'm like, guys, this is a 2-stop race.
Yes.
And everyone, for some reason, they thought it was a 1-stop. I mean, guys, no, they're going to stop twice. They have to. There's how many laps left to go? And inevitably, they have to stop twice. Mm-hmm. I just think like it was Verstappen's weekend no matter what. Yeah. Ferrari could have put a set of ultra softs on would have made a difference.
The super soft?
Yeah, would not make a difference.
Back to
those. Those the purple ones?
Yeah,
purple,
ultra soft, pink, super soft.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Like nothing they could have done this weekend. They would have won.
Yeah.
Damage limitation would have been the best thing to do this weekend.
Yeah. So they said, like at one point they were saying P5. P5 is like what we're aiming for.
Yeah, and they had it.
So this is I've never seen this before. He's asking, or the engineer Xavi asking Charles. Like
basically how to run the race.
Yeah, he goes, so what do you think is better, the mediums or the softs? Question? I'm like,
wait 1 second.
hold the phone.
Okay. Is this guy really asking the guy that's driving 195 miles an hour what the better strategy is?
That's your job.
Like, you're the strategist.
Yeah.
You're the engineer, the sporting engineer.
You're the strategist.
Like,
I drive, you strategize.
Yeah. You tell me what the best strategy is, not.
And then they pit on softs of the last lap behind Fernando Alonso.
Oh,
to get the fat.
We'll get to that one. Don't worry. We'll get to that one. We're going to scold them for that one, too.
Yeah. In the heat of the moment, when I did make the message saying, like, why wouldn't hards be a better choice? It was because they had another radio, like an onboard radio with Leclerc saying, they agreed to a one-stop strategy. Yeah. They said they were going to do one stop, and Charles is like, "Can we do 40 laps on mediums?"
No way.
And they're like, "Well, we'll see. Like this is our plan." Like he's like, "We're going to do a one-stop strategy. Do you agree?" And Charles is like, "Yeah, sure."
Well, I'm not going to tell you to take the tires off and put hards on.
Yeah, those lasted like 17 laps or something on the mediums. Like we saw the DEG today was just nuts.
That's why I said I was like, they double stacked the Ferraris. They came in pretty early.
Yeah,
I think Sainz only had 14 laps or something on his mediums.
They did. There's no reason why Alonso should be that close, or even Russell should be that close at all.
At the end?
Yeah, there's There's no reason why Russell should have passed Leclerc. No reason why.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. At this point, people need to start getting fired at Ferrari. They need to do an evaluation of every single person in the garage. It's no longer the driver's fault. It's no longer the driver's fault.
Maybe I'm stupid or something. Well, how hard could it be to manage such strategies in an F1 race? Am I going crazy?
It's your only job.
Look, I was doing it from the TV here.
Yeah.
I saw the gap between Alonso and Leclerc when they pitted. I said, that's not going to work.
There's no way. It was like
Alonso's going to... And I can see that on
seconds.
TV. They have 6 different computer screens full of data in front of them.
They're not seeing this?
Can no one... I mean, we couldn't add earlier, but can no one add at fucking Ferrari?
We've seen it before when they do this, because it's not uncommon to pit the second last lap, but it's like you have a 32-second gap. Yeah, they had literally 18 or 19 seconds.
I think it was 19 or 20 seconds.
It was 19.2.
Minimum
so
19
tight.
in the pits. Minimum.
And that's with a good pit stop.
That's with a good pit stop.
Yeah, perfect stop, which I don't know what it was. Might be like a 2.6
and
or
you
2.7.
have Alonso, who doesn't let you pass.
No.
And behind you. Or in front of you.
I honestly... and then they didn't even get the fastest lap. No. And he got a 5-second grid penalty. You can't say it.
Just adding more fuel to the fire, looks like.
So when
are you kidding me?
When Leclerc came in on the last lap, or second last lap to make his pit, to go on to the, try and get the fastest lap of the race, Alonso passes him out of the pit lane, carries him the whole way. Leclerc has to then overtake him on the very last lap on the softs, which we thought he was going to do. Like when I saw this happening, I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. My heart literally dropped. I was like, my heart was like pounding in my chest. I'm like, is this actually fucking happening?
I woke up this morning. I'm like, do I really want to watch another Ferrari box today? I'm like, here we go again.
And again, to their credit, they ran a decent race. Like there was some hiccups here and there, yes, but like Sainz is going to finish on the podium.
Wow, he got lucky there.
He got lucky.
Russell made a mistake.
He got lucky.
Saw that.
He got lucky, but Sainz was probably going to finish on the podium. Leclerc, again, damage limitation, like we said, P5. Yeah. So they had it in the bag. They had what they wanted to do.
But why does Verstappen start 15th and finish first, and Leclerc starts 16th, finishes 6th?
He had that early pit. That was kind of fucked. I mean, that was beyond his control.
But it's always Ferrari. Always Ferrari. It happens. Why?
Luck, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. That was some bad luck. I mean, and that's going to happen in racing. It's we've seen it before, like other instances where like some shit just happens, and it's kind of unavoidable. But it does seem to be happening to Ferrari more times than not this year, which is really unfortunate to them. Because a lot of the times too, we said it before. It's neither like if it's not the driver fault, if it's not the team fault, it's like God just like smites them with like a fucking dagger. Like it's just something happens and they just get shit on. It's just that year for Ferrari. I mean, it is. That's what
I said. I said I'm waiting for the Ferrari implosion tomorrow.
Yeah,
you called it.
I called it, and I don't know. Man.
So with Leclerc and Ferrari doing what they had to do, he does overtake Alonso. He does go out there in the softs. He gets past him, finishes a lap. So finishes back in P5, which is where he started before the pit stop. But he picks up a 5-second penalty while speeding in the pit lane to get out of there because he had to hurry the fuck up.
Oh, that's where he got the penalty at?
That's what it was. Yeah. So he made the pit stop, sped. I don't know if it was before or after the pit stop was made.
I think it was after he got the sauce.
Because they probably said, you got to fucking...
He's like,
see
him from behind.
Yeah, he's looking at Alonso as he's getting out. He's like, are you kidding me right now?
So he had to get on his horse and fucking go. Picks up a 5-second penalty. Gets
Are those the other cars?
He obviously can't serve that in the pit lane, so that gets pushed after the race. Ends up dropping to P6. Insult to injury. Does not even get the fastest lap.
Yeah. And so loses 2 more points.
They go from potentially having 11 points is what they were goals to do.
Yep.
They finish with 8 points. So they lose 3 points potentially out of another Ferrari costly mistake.
They just threw them away though. Those are just thrown away points.
I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Man. I didn't know that they lost the match. I thought he got the fastest lap.
No, he didn't.
I thought he did too.
Andrew just found out after the race that
I didn't find out until like
Charles
45
Leclerc
minutes
did
ago.
Not get the fastest lap,
which is like the most mind fuck of it all because it's like
I know
it's 1 point, boys.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what the current driver standings are. He's been overtaken by.
You know what, dude? They were looking for dimes when they were losing dollars.
Oh my god, bro!
That's realistically what it was.
Like I know
pennies.
Seriously on the dollar.
Like, come on,
like, it was just. Oh,
but at that you gotta wonder. You literally have to wonder now.
Yeah, he's overtaken by.
Are they doing this? Is this deliberately to sabotage Charles Leclerc? Are they trying to I'm dead serious. Are they trying to just make him lose because every decision they make is the wrong decision?
Especially towards him too.
Yes.
He is your number one driver. Sorry, but he is. He's your number one driver.
100%.
I'm biased.
Easy.
Because I love the guy.
Yeah.
But he is your number one driver.
Because he's so good looking.
Yeah.
Absolute beauty.
Is she his girlfriend?
Yeah.
She's pretty
Did you
cute.
see Max's mom?
Oh, this was eyebrows?
Who?
Her eyebrows?
Oh, yeah, they were.
Were they on fire? I didn't notice them.
What did you say? A heat missile?
No.
That was a McDonald's lady.
The McDonald's girl is a heat missile.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to...
What's her name?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
You know her name.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, that was a great... I mean, once like lap 30 kind of set in, I was like, okay, I'm going to fall asleep now because like nothing really happened much.
Yeah.
I didn't
from
really...
that point on.
There wasn't... As soon as Verstappen got in the lead and I saw Checo pass Sainz, you knew that it was a Red Bull one too.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy watching the battle between like Ocon, Vettel.
Yeah, that midfield was real.
That
was
was
real
good.
tasty.
It was pretty. And then who else did we have? It was Albon was kind of holding everybody up.
Yeah, Albon did a hell of a job in that Williams, being able to like fend off 6-7 guys in that train, which is kind of nuts too. Because again, Williams.
What did he finish?
P10? Did he finish P10?
I called his Q3. I called his Q3.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did.
I called it. I said we had predictions for qualifying, and my last one was Albon in Q3. Because you know what, the Williams
finished P10.
Williams was
good for him.
Oh, he got points.
Yeah.
Wow,
awesome.
That they're saying that Williams was the fastest car on the straight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I heard that. It's crazy.
Couldn't do much else, but yeah.
You know what though, and it
fast.
makes sense because there was the DRS train behind Albon on the straight. There was,
Yeah.
I think it was Vettel, Ocon,
Stroll.
and Stroll behind
not
Albon.
Not Vettel. Vettel finished P8.
No, I'm not talking towards the end of the race.
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking. I think it was mid race.
Oh, okay, mid race.
It was
Yeah.
DRS train, and Albon was he was leading it in the Williams. He wasn't getting eaten up by anyone.
Yeah. Well, he was able to fend off. Yeah, Stroll, Norris, Tsunoda, Zhou, and Ricardo.
Like, the
For
Williams
last,
was faster than the McLaren.
9 or 10
Oh,
laps
yeah.
or so.
I don't know what's going on at McLaren. Danny Rick.
I mean, that's its own thing.
They went from competing last year to not finishing the points.
They went from winning races. Like they easily could have won Russia. They should have won Russia.
Yeah, that was Norris.
That was a Norris
fault.
win
Yeah.
for sure.
Norris he was
Monza. Norris was
Russia.
blistering
He was P2 in
fast
Monza.
last year.
Yeah, 1-2 they finished.
Yeah.
But no, that Russia, that was just stupidity.
I know.
Stupidity.
I mean,
I
he
know.
got real eager.
He got so grilled at the end.
Yeah.
man.
That was an emotional.
It was horrible.
It was an emotional decision during emotional race for Norris.
Yeah.
Where it's you gotta listen to your team in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to the guys that have been there before, because I don't know, in his crew, if Seidel has been there before with other teams in a winning scenario. Norris obviously has never been there before, but yeah, that Russia race last year, that was that pulled at the heartstrings for me, because that was so tough.
And you could just tell he was so deflated towards the end of the season.
Oh my god!
And he just
I can't
that he got a stern talking to by Zach Brown.
You sit down, boy.
Yeah, Lando! Yeah!
That's what he does every time. It was the best when he had the mask on too, because it was muffled.
Oh my god!
He's a big boy.
He's a boy. He's heavy. He's a heavy boy.
His farewell thing to science is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh
A
my
River
God.
Dirty.
Oh my god! It literally was the scene from Inglourious Basterds, Arrivederci. It was the most American thing I've ever heard in my life.
He's American?
Yeah,
Is he?
he's from Texas or something.
Yeah,
right?
he's American.
Zach Brown?
Yeah,
I thought. Oh,
the Zach Brown band.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually
He got his own band.
It literally, they were doing the farewell thing, like Andrew said, Frankie, and he didn't say anything before. The camera just panned onto him, and he goes, "A River Dirty."
Yeah, I see how you watched it. It was funny.
That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I literally just bursted out laughing.
I had it on replay one day, and I just was crying.
Holy
laughing.
shit!
Yeah,
I guess that guy's actually pretty decorated in racing,
Zach?
despite of his looks. He did a
knows
lot
some
of
shit?
American type racing.
Oh.
He didn't dabble a lot.
racing
in
what?
I think it was IMSA stuff.
Racing hot dog eating contest?
Maybe
Nice. Nice.
he won.
No, he's...
Him and Joey Chestnut.
Big pie guy.
Did you see Joey Chestnut? Did you ever watch the hot dog eating?
Yeah,
The car
yeah,
still
yeah.
had it on and
He
everything.
threw the guy in the choke?
He had 6 hot dogs in his mouth, and he had I think he had a torn Achilles too. He had his crutches on.
Oh, he did?
He had
Yes.
crutches, and the guy gets up. He's got 6 hot dogs in his mouth. He grabs him in a headlock and
Yeah.
he brings him
Just
down.
hog ties him.
Oh,
my
that was
God.
unbelievable.
Get the phone.
So,
He's
Finish him.
eating hot dogs still.
Just buries him.
McLaren, though, they need to... They got figured out, too.
McLaren, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
in big trouble.
I agree.
Andrew, go to the standings for the constructors. Let's see. I think
They've definitely been passed by Alpine now.
Oh, for sure they have been, right?
Yes.
What's going on now?
Alpine's in, I believe, 4th. They are 4th. And then I think McLaren is maybe 6th.
You know who's really impressed me?
Who?
Esteban Ocon.
Yeah.
I think so too.
He's really impressed me.
Okay.
You know who's really unimpressed me?
Pierre
Gasly. Yeah.
Yep.
I knew you were
Big time.
Alpine, AlphaTauri has been like my disappointment of the year. I thought they're going to take leaps this year.
Yeah, you know what? We
I think
did predictions
gone.
at the beginning of the year, and Andrew had AlphaTauri like top maybe 4.
Yeah, I had them fighting with like
maybe.
Alpine, McLaren, for sure.
I think he's gone, Yuki.
You think Yuki's gone? I
Oh,
think
yeah.
this is my prediction. I think Pierre Gasly to McLaren next year.
I don't know. I think he's going to Alpine.
I smell a Pierre Gasly in a McLaren seat next year.
Will he go, though?
I think he would. He wouldn't go to Alpine. I know that because him and Ocon are boys.
He deserves a better car than what he has now.
But I mean, then you would have two. Imagine you have
driver.
2 French drivers at Alpine.
That
is the most French.
That's like their golden lineup. Like that's, yeah.
But then who's the number 1 driver? Alpine, if he's there.
I would.
Well, it's got to be Ocon.
It would have to be Ocon.
Happy, right?
It's been there longer, right?
So, but then you also got to think you're gonna have Lando and Pierre Gasly and a McLaren. I think on pure pace, Gasly has more pace than Ricciardo.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
If you put them both in the same car, I think Gasly has great pace. He just doesn't have the car this year.
Yeah.
And it showed last year too. He had a good car last year. He was the P4 wonder last year.
Yeah.
Every time you looked up, you're like, Pierre Gasly.
Yeah, towards
P4.
the back half of the season. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Schumacher's really been unimpressive too.
Mm-hmm.
Since what do you get first points at?
There's talks of him going out too, right?
Yeah, I think
yeah, you know what? It is hard to find a racing suit.
You've been trying?
I've been trying to allocate a racing suit, and I just can't. It's a lot harder.
Think,
they're hard. They don't just grow on trees, man.
No, they don't. Yeah. I think he might be done too.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk.
Schumacher?
Yeah.
I heard he's done.
Yeah, I think Schumacher's done. Latifi's gonna be done.
Oh, Latifi's definitely done for sure.
Yeah.
What's his name? I don't know about that Zhou, the Chinese driver.
Zhou Guanyu?
I don't know. The car's not there either.
You know what though? I think that he still has a lot of racing left to do. Like for him to come to grips with the car.
To be a one and done, like you gotta be really bad.
You gotta be bad. Like Yuki should have been a one and done last year.
I mean, that's different scenarios there.
Nikita Mazepin.
I mean, there's some underlying shit in that
under the World War III circumstances.
I think that was an excuse to get him gone.
That definitely that opportunity fell in Haas's lap.
Yeah,
he wasn't a good driver.
No one liked him. No one on the grid liked him.
No, he was.
You know that video screwed him.
Which one?
Of him, like they're in the backseat of a car. Him, his 2 buddies, and a couple girls. And he was grabbing one of the girls.
Oh boy!
And it surfaced.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Yeah, and like there was a whole thing on Twitter, like say no to Mazepin stuff.
Really?
This was before he entered F1 last year. Yeah, last year.
Oh, I do remember that. And they kind of they swept under the rug a little bit. Like he apologized.
Yeah.
He had put in.
The girl came out was like, no, it was nothing.
I do remember this.
Nowadays you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
No, it could be your best friend. Doesn't make a difference.
Well, like we saw that with the Red Bull Junior driver.
Yeah.
With he was playing a gaming stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
And he said
Justin bombs
the N-word.
Yeah. Not good. Not good at all.
Not good. I mean, you gotta just
Nelson
have the
PK. See you later.
Idea, man. You gotta have an idea what the fuck you're doing. It's like if we're nobodies in the game. If you're a somebody in the game, you can't say shit.
Like I can say anything I want on here.
No, you can't.
No. So PK's what's weird because PK's daughter is Max's
fiance or girlfriend,
which I don't know if you guys know that her daughter is what's his name from the Russian driver Kvyat.
Kvyat? That's wait what?
Kvyat and Nelson Piquet's daughter. They have a kid together.
Oh shit!
Oh, that makes sense because I've seen pictures on Instagram with Max with a kid. I'm like,
that's
Kvyat's kid.
Yeah,
that's Kvyat.
Yo, she gets around the paddock, yo.
Yeah. You're not good enough.
Formula One driver.
Let's go to the world champion.
Strictly.
She just loves she loves the Red Bull team.
How do you get yourself out of the way of all like this P12 and P16 cock to get to the big swinging dick in the middle?
Yeah.
Daniel Kvyat.
Oh my god! And now Kvyat's like, who's he with now? He's with somebody else.
Kvyat?
Is he with AlphaTauri?
Oh, he's not. I don't think he's F1 anymore.
I think he's associated. He does like some of the post race stuff. He has like a.
Kvyat?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think he's a backup driver, but I think he's like still somewhat associated with like a team.
Oh,
I gotta look it up. I think he might.
I thought Kvyat went to in one of those e-racing IndyCar. I thought
something like that. Isn't that where Hulkenberg went? Is he doing e-racing?
Yeah.
It's kind of like where you go when you're not good enough to do anything.
I thought he's somewhat associated with F1.
Maybe still something with Red Bull.
Kvyat.
Wonder if him and Max ever got into it.
F1 team.
Look, Max headbutted him or something.
There's so much behind the scenes in F1 that we don't know about that goes on.
It's so exclusive, but it's not.
Race details. The Glen.
Bowling at the Glen.
He's racing it. He's in a Toyota, so he's definitely in North America somewhere.
He's in a Toyota. Love it.
Is he reserve?
Alpine Reserve driver. So yeah, he was an Alpine Reserve driver in 2022.
Yeah.
So this year.
So following a year spent.
He's ugly, eh?
Yeah, he's an ugly bastard.
I wonder what that kid's gonna look like.
So before the season, so it must have been last season. It must have been last year. I saw him do some post race. He was in. He was with Alpine as a reserve driver with Alpine last year. That's what I'm thinking of.
So Frankie's going to Italy next weekend.
That's fucking cool.
Monday.
He is gonna be in Monza for the Monza.
No, Monday after next.
Oh, Monday after. I'm like, okay, fuck yeah, get out of here.
Wait,
gotta go back.
It's not this weekend.
Not tomorrow.
No, like you're leaving
next Monday.
Next Monday.
So after the race.
Yeah, after the race. Yeah.
After Netherlands. After Zandvoort.
Yeah, Netherlands.
Oh, Zandvoort's weekend.
Zandvoort's this weekend.
Oh, in Belgium.
Triple header, baby.
Yeah, I knew. Sure, I know.
So you're leaving. You're going to Italy for a week.
2.
So you're going to be there 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You dog.
2 weeks.
We'll be there.
So Frankie's going to be there for the Monza Grand Prix.
I'm going to be there.
Iconic.
Yeah.
You're having the Ferrari man in Monza.
Bro, you better watch.
Are you close to Monza? Is Monza in Italy? Is that like its own like?
Monza's near Milan. It's actually in Milan.
In the north.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
We're going south.
There you go.
Oh, you're going south.
Well, we're going to Florence, which is a little more north of Rome. Florence in between Rome and Milan.
Okay.
So we're going to Florence.
How long is the drive to Monza?
It was an hour train ride.
That's it.
I know.
Frankie, you better go.
I know.
Go scalp.
You have to go. When are you going to be in Italy for the next time that the Monza Grand Prix?
2023.
Okay, there we go.
BRZN trip to Italy.
We're going. We're definitely gonna do.
That'll be a good time.
We're definitely gonna try and get Montreal next year under our belts,
dude. I know.
We're definitely gonna try and get Montreal going.
We're gonna have
imagine we did Miami
live coverage in Montreal, Quebec.
That would be pretty. Well, we tried to do that this
Canadian
year.
Grand Prix.
Did I? I think we talked about that on the podcast.
Yeah, we tried to get credentials.
We tried to get credentials to get in there. Like we talked to Canada's board.
I got a nasty letter from the Canadian Border Patrol saying, "Get the fuck out of here."
Did you?
No, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, should I try and do this? And I saw all the things you have to do, all the things you have to jump through to try and get credential. And I was like, yeah, we have 3 followers right now.
So if we can get about 100,000 subscribers by the end of today,
yeah, it's on you guys.
Maybe we'll.
It's on you guys.
You know what though? We just have to start when you got tickets. Did you just get them right that day that the pre-sale came?
Yeah, my dad got them pre-sale.
See, that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
I think
then we stay in Montreal.
February we got
That'd be so much fun, actually. That'd be a great.
Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
my parents actually just went to Montreal. They said They said it's way better than Toronto.
So I was in Italy in 2017. We were in Milan. I was at the Monza track. We were actually on the track in Monza. It was a week before they were showing up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So we were in the
paddock. You got to see them getting ready and everything?
So we were in the paddock and everything. And obviously no cars were there because they were somewhere else. But they were cleaning the paddocks up, making them nice and organized.
You should try to hide or something and sleep there. Just
we actually
find a cubby to sleep into and just try and stay there.
Hey,
and just show up,
pop out,
store yourself.
Hey Charles,
hey, ciao.
You need a reserve driver or what?
Jack in the box.
But yeah,
Frankie in the box.
Yeah, it's a beautiful track. So you know, every year at Monza, they had to get a permit out from the Italian government to have a race there.
Why?
Because it's a national park.
Oh,
it's a government.
Yeah, it's in a park.
So it's kind of like Belle Isle.
It's a little nicer than Belle Isle.
Yeah. I hope so.
What a disrespect to compare it to Belle Isle.
It's like Jackson Park.
That's better.
No, yeah, it's.
You know what? I'm actually sorry to interrupt. I'm excited for the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Discounted what we were just talking about with Monza, but I love the Netherlands, the Zandvoort track so much. It's so different.
Everyone takes that. What's that?
It's like a slingshot.
Yeah.
Engaged.
Oh, like the bank curved and everything.
It's it's banking. Yeah.
Everyone takes it differently. What time is this? This is the Netherlands. 9 a.m. 9 to 11.
The race.
They never do that
in the morning for us.
Yeah, but it's always 9 o'clock. There's no end time.
Oh
well, I think they just say it might be 9 to 11.
Maybe it's timed like Monaco this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have the Netherlands next weekend, and then Monza. We have a lot of Formula 1. I was so excited this entire week just to get back to, like, I feel anytime we have a break, especially this summer break, felt so long.
I was itching to get back.
And I was telling Andrew too, I'm like, now this is crunch time. This is the part now where I really enjoy watching Formula 1. Like, even last year, from this point on, every race was just like, it was great. Spot on, top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a good latter half of the season for sure.
And like we'll see. I mean, I think Max, we can all say kind of has one in the bag. He has a almost 93 point lead on his teammate Perez. Now Sergio Perez overtook Leclerc after this race in the driver's standing. He
has 98 points on Leclerc right now.
We'll see. I mean, it's up for grabs. Like, honestly, 6th to 3rd now, with Hamilton being only 40 points back from Leclerc. That's the gap now from 3rd to 6th. Who would have thought that after 6 races in the season, where Leclerc was compared to now in the latter half of the season, like just getting past the halfway.
Yeah.
Like, what a decline for Ferrari.
So we can assume that Verstappen's the world champion. We can almost.
I don't want to assume that though, because you know what
they said today. Actually, you hear that?
What?
Brundle and Crofty.
They said that.
They said that.
Did they curse him?
No, they just said, "Oh."
Did they send a curse on him?
Oh yeah, like oh well, like it's gonna be the first world championship for Rebel Racing or first drivers.
Oh, they did say that. Yeah,
it was
in the hybrid era.
Verstappen's on. Yeah, Verstappen's on his way to his second world championship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, historically speaking, if you're up by this much, this late in the season,
to your teammate too.
To your teammate, you got it. It's on long.
Hey, but let's say sports. It's not over till the clock hits 0.
So can we exactly? But can we say that this basically proves now that Max Verstappen is a world champions driver
by far?
So any doubt that you had last year, or any of the people that had doubts saying that he did not deserve to win, look at him now.
I don't think people said he didn't deserve to win last year. I think
he got gifted the win. That's more.
It was gifted. I don't even want to say it was gifted though. It was an opportunity.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
It's completely FIA's fault.
If someone offers you a job that you're underqualified for, do you take it or no?
Yeah.
Is that your fault?
No.
There you go.
Ding. Yeah.
Light bulb.
that was perfect timing.
You don't notice I have very bad analogies.
That's all right.
No, because remember, did you hear my laptop?
Yeah.
It's like light bulb came on.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Great timing.
I hope that picks up in the mic.
I'll put that in post. I'll put something in there at the timing if it doesn't pick up. That was incredible.
Oh yeah. So as it stands right now, we got Max Verstappen with 284 points, Sergio Perez with 191 points, Charles Leclerc with 186, Carlos Sainz with 171, George Russell with 170, Lewis Hamilton with 146, and that's all of the people that actually.
That's all you have to really know about.
That's all that everyone really needs to know.
Lando has 76
No one else
points.
is in double digits.
I have more points than at home.
Yeah. And I mean, I think we're going to do another video after this one, maybe.
We're going to talk some news because there was a lot of news.
We have
tons of news to talk about. We have the Alonso.
Recap.
Yeah, we have the Alonso to Aston Martin. We have the Vettel retirement. We have Ricardo not with
Piastri,
next year.
The Fiasco.
The Oscar Fiasco.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fuck that kid.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
What do you?
I know.
You're in the sport.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get to it.
You're talking in. Okay, sorry.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
cheers
for that one.
Yeah, if you like this video, like that video too.
Yes, like all the videos. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give us a follow at the BRZN F1 on our Instagram. Send us an email, brzn1@gmail.com.
Yeah, any questions too?
Any questions?
Hit us up, yeah.
Yeah, comments. Leave comments in the comment section. Likes.
Opinions, whatever.
We love taking what you guys want to talk about. Yeah. And we hope that you enjoy what we bring to the table. So, until next time. Cheers.
Cheers.